Hi, this is Jeremy with the Practical IT channel. Today we are looking at the WordPress appliance and we are taking our first steps. We've loaded up our page here and we will navigate from our main page to the admin login. Alright, we've entered our admin username and our password that we set up during the install, and we are taken to the WordPress dashboard. Moving over to Pages and All Pages from the left-hand menu, we can see the default pages that are included with the base WordPress install. We can add a new page by clicking the button up at the top, and it will load our new page here in just a moment. We can add a title. This is going to be our replacement home page. So we'll title it Home, and we will add some sample text. This is all done doing the Gutenberg editor. Gutenberg, if you're not familiar, is the new editor for WordPress, and it has been around for almost a year now, and it has progressed quite a bit. So on our main page here, we can see that we've got our sample text, our title, and then the site title up at the top that reads TurnKey Linux, just another home page. If we return to all pages, we can delete the two pages that are included by default by clicking the check marks and clicking Move to Trash and then Apply in the menu. Moving on, if we click Appearance and Customize, we can move over to the Customizer page. One of the common things to do here is to change the theme, as well as changing the site identity, colors, menus, widgets, homepage settings, and adding your own CSS. In our instance, we're going to change the site title and the tagline. And it's as easy as typing in a new title, My Whiz Bang Site, and the tagline. We have all the cool stuff. And then clicking Publish up at the top. If we go back, we can adjust colors if we'd like. Menus. We currently don't have a menu, so we're going to create a new menu. And of course, the primary menu will be called Main. Of course, if you feel more creative, you can call it something else. It's all up to you. Now we can go back again. Now we can add menu items. We've got Home listed, which can either be added as a custom link or as a page. In our case, we are going to choose to add it as a page by clicking the plus button and clicking Publish. And now you can see on the preview, we have Home appearing as our one menu item. If we edit the home page and go to preview, we can see that we've now got a single menu item up at the top. Moving back to Add New under the Pages heading, we can add a second page to our site. And for this demonstration, we are going to call this Blog. This is where we're going to enter the blog items for this site, and we can set that up in just a few moments. We'll add some sample text and publish. We'll go back to Appearance and Menus, where we can add our new item, the blog page, to our existing menu. Now we've got two items in the menu, and we just need to save this, and we can take a look at what it's going to appear as on our live site. But first, we're going to move to Pages edit the home page, and we're going to go up to the preview. And as you will see here in just a moment, let's try this again. Let's use the view the autosave link. Go back to pages, edit home, and preview. And as you can see, we have both the home and blog links at the top, and the blog link does in fact take us to the blog page. Go ahead and close that page up, and we're going to go to posts. Currently there is one sample post listed. We're going to add a new blog post, give it a title. This is test post 1, and we will enter in some sample text. And once we're done typing that, we can click publish and publish again. If we go back to appearance and customize, we are going to change the homepage settings. And this is important. We're going to set the homepage as a static page, which will set to home, and the posts will set to blog. And click publish. Close out of the customizer and view the site. And so we've got our homepage with our menu and our title and tagline. And if we go to blog, we can see that it does in fact show our sample blog post that we created, as well as the included blog post from the TurnKey Linux Appliance. And on that note, we will wrap up another episode of Practical IT. Hopefully you've learned something today, and I hope you will return for future episodes where we continue to take a look at WordPress using the TurnKey Linux WordPress Appliance. Until next time, if you would please take a moment to like, subscribe, and perhaps leave a comment below, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you once again for watching. Have a great day.